Queen Victoria really had the most successful reign of all these monarchs. Britain advanced quite fast under her reign. The Queen received the letter from Baha'u'llah and read it. She said, "If this is of God, then it will endure." And she's the only ruler that responded in a positive way to Baha'u'llah's letter. Baha'u'llah opens the letter, like the others, with a very strong statement saying that he is the voice of God on earth, and all that has been mentioned in the Gospels has been fulfilled.
O Queen in London, incline thine ear unto the voice of thy Lord, the Lord of all mankind, calling from the divine lote tree. Verily, no God is there but me, the Almighty, the All-Wise. He in truth hath come unto the world in his most great glory, and all that hath been mentioned in the Gospel hath been fulfilled.
Baha'u'llah congratulates the Queen for eliminating slavery and forming a representative-type government. He says she will be awarded for this. He also warns those who reject his message. He talks a lot in this letter to all the kings of the earth.
We have been informed that thou hast forbidden the trading in slaves, both men and women. This verily is what God hath enjoined in this wondrous revelation. God hath truly destined a reward for thee because of this. He verily will pay the doer of good his due recompense, wert thou to follow what hath been sent unto thee by him who is the all-knowing, the all-informed. As to him who turneth aside, and swelleth with pride, after the clear tokens have come unto him from the revealer of signs, his work shall God bring to naught. We have also heard that thou hast entrusted the reins of counsel into the hands of the representatives of the people. Thou indeed hast done well, for thereby the foundations of the edifice of thine affairs will be strengthened, and the hearts of all that are beneath thy shadow, whether high or low, will be tranquilized. It behooveth them, however, to be trustworthy among his servants, and to regard themselves as the representatives of all that dwell on earth. This is what counseleth them in this tablet, he who is the ruler of the All-Wise.
When he says all the kings of the earth, it's similar to the Surya Muluk that was addressed to the Sultan. There are a lot of injunctions and laws that Baha'u'llah addresses. Baha'u'llah mentions a lot of laws and injunctions that should be followed by all the countries of the world.
O kings of the earth, we see you increasing every year your expenditures, and laying the burden thereof on your subjects. This verily is wholly and grossly unjust. Fear the sighs and tears of this wronged one, and lay not excessive burdens on your peoples. Do not rob them to rear palaces for yourselves. Nay, rather, choose for them that which ye choose for yourselves. Thus we unfold to your eyes that which profiteth you, if ye but perceive. Beware lest your rule violate the commandments of God, and ye deliver your wards to the hands of the robber. Be united, O kings of the earth, for thereby will the tempest of discord be stilled amongst you, and your peoples find rest, if ye be of them that comprehend. Should any one among you take up arms against another, rise ye all against him, for this is naught but manifest justice.
So the letter to the Queen was, in a way, a little bit more general. Baha'u'llah also quotes another version of the Golden Rule, also called the Law of Reciprocity. Remember, in the letter to the Sultan, Baha'u'llah quotes the Golden Rule, and after it, he says, "This is my best counsel for thee." It shows the importance of the Golden Rule as a basic premise for the secure establishment of an ever-advancing civilization. And by the way, just about every society in history has a version of it. Okay, continuing.
How great is the blessedness that awaiteth the king, who will arise to aid my cause in my kingdom, who will detach himself from all else except me.
This letter, as I said, talks to all the nations of the world. It talks about the world army, how it should be handled, how to limit weapons. It talks about universal council. And Baha'u'llah actually calls himself the world reformer. He says the world reformer is come.
Your people are your treasures. By them ye rule, By their means ye subsist, by their aid ye conquer. Yet how disdainfully ye look upon them. How strange, how very strange.
This is actually my favorite quote. If you really think about it, your people are your treasures, and meditate on that. He says, by them ye rule, by their means ye subsist, by their aid ye conquer. By their means ye subsist. That means they need the subjects for the whole empire to exist. So that's why the people are your treasures. This is one of my favorite verses out of all the letters, telling them how to really treat your subject and think how to treat your people as treasures, because that's what they are. I love it. Baha'u'llah ends this letter with a very beautiful prayer for women. I'm not going to read it now, but I will post it on the YouTube video.